Surprise, surprise.
We have a guest today.
We have a guest today.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We have the one, the only, the late, great Marcus Douglas.
Let's give it for this guy.
Yes, hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, why did I say the late, great?
As if he's dead.
Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I don't know why I said. You know why I said that?
Yeah.
Because like when I was thinking like, oh, the great Marcus Douglas.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was missing something.
So it needed
So I
like
just
the
it
late.
needed like something extra in there. And also we have a segment that I just started this week.
So
Which is and this is how I'm going to invite all and introduce all our guests.
Yeah.
Which is I mentioned them as the late great, and then we go into a segment called When is your death?
Oh my God.
All right.
We make death predictions for our guests.
Do you guys know of the website that does that? There's a website. Yeah. When
Yeah. Oh, you visited my website.
That's your website.
Yeah. Thanks. I really appreciate that.
It is a website. Yeah.
Okay. But, okay, fine. We have a guest. We have Mr. Marcus Douglas.
Yeah.
Marcus Douglas, what's up, man?
What's
I'm
up,
good.
man?
I'm good, man. Thanks.
It's good to have you, man.
It's good to be here, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's lovely to have you. Let me give a quick introduction to what this is all about.
Yeah.
What we have here. So here we are. Welcome to BADVICE.
Yeah.
We are Africa's solution to all their problems.
Oh, cool.
And by the way, I mean only Africa. If any Europeans start emailing us in, straight to spam.
So why only Africa?
Because this is an African podcast with African people for African people, Jack.
By Africa.
By African people.
For Africa,
Fubu.
by Africans, yeah.
You remember Fubu?
For
us,
us,
by
us.
Asabon.
For us.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So this is for Africa by Africa.
exactly for Africa. Did you see my spit travel all the way?
I didn't see it. Did it come to my mouth?
That I think it actually landed right on your. It landed on the gap between your teeth and entered straight. Oh my God, Jack, that was weird. Okay, again, we are BADVICE. We're Africa's solution to all their problems.
Yeah.
You can email us in on jackandfadil
At gmail.com for advice.
for advice.
Yeah,
Any problem that you have. By the way, Marcus Douglas, we solve any problem, be it quantum physics, quantum computing, all the way down to my roommate has a cleanliness problem.
Yeah.
We solve it all here.
That's the range.
And we are so excited. That's the kind of range that we have.
It's kind of wide range. Yeah.
And we're so happy to have you here with us, Marcus Douglas.
Thanks.
Welcome, man.
Thanks. I'm very, very excited to be here, man.
Yeah.
Dope. Marcus Douglas is kind of a colleague, a mentor, and just generally an awesome guy. He is, maybe you can give us a little bit of an intro about yourself.
Intro about me. Yeah, just like you said, I'm an awesome guy. I do stand-up comedy. That's primarily what I do. I also like do production.
Nice.
I do like TV and just screenwriting and just behind the scenes stuff and just a lot of cool stuff. And I do like guest appearances of podcasts.
Yeah.
And that's
Exclusively.
Exclusive appearances.
man. So that's in a nutshell. That's what I do.
Nice.
Okay, amazing. I gotta say that me as a relatively new comedians, right now in the studio, I have my two comedy daddies here that I look up to, that I aspire to, and that generally just, they sort of like raised me
in the comedy world.
club and in the comedy world. Yeah, definitely.
Well, you're welcome, son.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know how long I've been waiting for that? This is a segment I like to call.
It's actually a running thing. This guy has daddy issues. I do too, but he has most of the daddy issues.
No, I have deep
like
seated daddy
serious.
issues.
Yeah, but it's great to have you, Marcus.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
As you said, like we started doing comedy with Marcus. I don't. Did you start earlier or when did you
No,
start?
I think we started around the same time,
Was it?
maybe 2021,
Yeah, around the
20
same
something,
time. Yeah.
right?
Really?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
around
yeah,
the
that's
same
right.
time.
Wow.
So
Okay,
around the
what
same
was it
time.
like back then, Marcus?
No, back then was dope. I mean, because the scene was pretty new back then. Just starting out with like all these awesome rooms.
Yeah.
With this room in Gigiri called Wama Af. No, Wama.
Wine
It's
Life.
not Wine Life.
Yeah,
Wine Life
Wine
was
Life.
dope.
Wine
That was pretty
Life.
good.
Wine Life, yeah. So with
That was
the
a good room.
blues.
Yeah.
Oh, Wine
Wait,
Life
who
was
ran
great.
these rooms?
That was a punchline room.
Punchline, yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
punchline
punchline. That was a
Punchline room.
punchline.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
good room. Yeah.
It was nice. It was yeah one of the best actually, in my opinion.
Yeah. Really? Even
I
better
think so.
than like Two Grapes
Two
and
grapes?
stuff?
Yeah,
You
it's
think?
better than Two Grapes.
Why do you think so?
No, it was low pressure.
Oh yeah, it
Low
was low
pressure.
pressure. Yeah,
Low pressure.
yeah. It was
What does that
easy.
mean?
It was just there's a vibe there. Like it was just because there's rooms where you can just feel some tension. Like some like you like this thing you just wanna kill. But there's some rooms that are just easy. You just like you can just
Yeah, it's
riff
just,
on stage.
yeah,
You can
yeah.
just have fun as a
Interesting.
comedian. Yeah, that was one of those rooms for sure. It's
How
a
do you,
good
how
room.
do you create that?
I don't
How do you
know.
create that vibe? Like
It's
that's
a
an
vibe.
interesting.
It's an aura.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
a
you create it. It's just there.
Yeah.
It's either there or it's not.
yeah.
Wow.
You ever
Okay.
have it or you don't.
You
Yeah.
either have it or you don't. How does, okay, wow. I would love to understand
Yeah.
what creates that energy and what creates that.
Maybe it's the people. I don't know, man. Maybe it's people who are there, people who used to go there. Also, the location
The
there
location?
was pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
do wine tasting there, right?
Yeah, when tasting.
Yeah,
Like
some,
while
Yeah,
people are on stage.
yeah. People would be like wine drunk. People would.
wine
Yeah,
drunk. Wine drunk is
yeah.
good.
People would.
Exactly.
Is
It
that
was a place.
different from
Oh
other
yeah,
types of
trust me.
drunks?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
What does it mean? You get frisky? The comedians?
People are just silly, you know.
Okay, a bit
it's
silly.
a
Yeah.
nice silly drunk. Because EKC Nairobi laugh, but that's just like
That's chaos.
you never know what's gonna happen.
That's like Parliament buildings.
Yeah,
when-
you never know
when-
what's really gonna happen.
when a controversial bill is going to be passed. Huh? Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah, but wine makes things a bit more civilized, but it's fun still, and it's there's a vibe that wine.
I
brings.
always thought that, the substance alcohol, it's a chemical substance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now why, if it's red, does it have a different effect on you
No, it's
than
not.
if
the-
it's than if it's this clear liquid?
See, couldn't you think it's food coloring? This like there's so much that goes into making wine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
alcohol is alcohol. It's OH. So it's alcohol.
Yes, but
So then
also,
how is it different?
There's like
Okay.
this, like maybe it's made in Italy and it's touched by Italians, makes it nice.
What is that? No.
Some grapes?
Yeah.
I don't know
I call bullshit on that.
some
No,
fancy
it's-
shit that goes
it's like
into it.
about it. That's different. Like not like all like alcohol. Or
Yeah, it's not the
alcoholic
same.
products are the same.
Have the same,
They're like
okay,
the
they're not the
same.
same in taste, but they have the same effect.
No,
the same effects?
no. It doesn't. It's
I
not
wouldn't
the
say
same
that.
effect. Hapo
Yeah.
nimekataa kabisa kabisa.
Hey,
Let me
okay.
speak as an
He knows
expert.
what
Ah,
it is.
Please.
As an expert with many years of experience.
This is one thing I can actually give advice on.
Yeah.
Hizo zingine.
Let's get into it.
No, but there's like a difference. There's a very very big difference from wine, whiskey, vodka.
Vodka, gin.
There's a big gin too. There's a difference like
Really?
with how it makes you feel and maybe even the after effects, the hangover.
After effects as
Yeah,
well.
because some give you like
Yeah.
a serious hangover and some just don't. So
Okay, what gives you a serious hangover?
mostly cheap liquor gives you a bad hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah, counties.
Okay.
What exclusively you guys have at the...
Yeah, we are masters of that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
some are really smooth. It's like
Yeah,
smooth
yeah,
whiskeys
yeah,
like
yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Daniels. It's kind of smooth. You can like, you can like take it like during the course of a night
Yeah.
and you won't be like as messed up the morning after as you
Interesting.
would be if you drank something else.
My counties.
County now.
My counties, my chromes.
And all that.
Yeah,
So
the
so there's a
craft, yeah.
difference.
Okay,
Even with how it
interesting.
makes you feel. The drunk is also different, Wine
Interesting.
drunk is like you kind of you can be like romantic on wine It's why it's nice
You
for
can
dates.
be romantic.
Yeah, you can be like romantic and like slow with your woman and
Oh, you can
stuff
be
like
slow
that.
with your
Yeah, you can like.
woman. Eh?
Yeah, wine is very sensual, you know.
Okay.
There's a class to it too. So yeah,
Okay.
you can't
I
misbehave.
think that's in the head.
It's not in the head.
Is
You
it-
think
is
so?
it
You know
like
what I
a-
have heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absinthe.
Oh yeah, I've had.
You
of
know,
absinthe too, yeah.
absinthe can actually give you hallucinations.
And it's just alcohol,
Yeah, it's alcohol.
but it's very
high concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that's what I've heard.
Hallucinations.
It can give you hallucinations.
Is it like dupe with something?
I don't know. But
I've
I've
never
heard.
had hallucinations.
Yeah.
Do you have a plug?
We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
Great.
Marcus Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and a couple of friends of yours run something called comedy culture.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. For the
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for the
What's
culture.
what's comedy culture, by
Comedy
the way?
culture. Oh, it's like a. It's like a comedy production outfit. It's like an outfit, right?
you don't consider it a comedy club?
No, it's not a comedy club.
Okay.
So maybe in future we're gonna have like a comedy club, like just underneath the umbrella of the comedy.
comedy
No, but yeah, comedy culture is like it's the whole thing, it's a whole structure.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like comedy is our business. So anything
Yeah.
comedy, anything funny,
Yeah.
whether it's on stage, off stage, TV, wherever. That's so that's
Yeah,
our
yeah.
thing. So yeah, that's basically what we do. So we're like the home of funny. If you want anything funny, so that's what
Yeah.
we're trying to become.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
amazing. So
just,
it's like
yeah.
an outfit production. Like, can anyone join comedy culture? Can they be like, "Hey, Marcus, can
Yeah.
I be an employee of yours or something?"
I
How does
don't-
that work?
I mean, yeah, as long as you're not gonna ask us to like pay you.
Okay.
At this point, we're not making any money.
Are you the CEO of comedy culture? Because you look like the CEO.
No, I'm not the CEO.
What are you?
I'm just the guy that does the handiwork.
Tuamkono hapo bwana. Well, wait, hebu call our manager. Why did we get the tuamkono of comedy culture here? Oh God.
So
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
not
so-
only limited to stand up. You guys maybe can go into like just funny skits and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, just sketches. Yeah, we have like a show. We have a show. Oh, Fadir, you're on there.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
saw
on
that
that
show.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Yeah,
saw
it's
it
called
actually.
Bad
Yeah.
I was
Joke.
actually the
Yeah.
star of that
Oh,
show.
he's the star of that. It's the
Star in everything.
Star in it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's called Bad Jokes.
Yeah, bad jokes. What's the show about?
So just but yeah, so kind of the same thing with like Bad Advice, but it's just
Yeah.
comedians like telling each other like some really bad dad jokes, and the person the worst of the worst.
Oh, the
just
worst
wins that.
possible
Just the worst
jokes.
possible jokes.
Yeah.
Wins.
I
wins
gotta
that.
say, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wonder
amazing.
Fazil
I
was-
had
And he
an
some
amazing
pretty-
time.
Yeah, because there's some pretty bad
Bad
jokes.
jokes.
I gotta say, I had an amazing time. It was an amazing production. It's done well on social media. I think people have enjoyed it greatly.
Yeah. Yeah.
A fun fact, actually, the writing of all the jokes.
Yeah.
This guy.
Oh, you're the one who,
Oh yeah,
who
I
wrote
also
the
do.
jokes?
This
Yeah, I
guy
also
is
write, I also-
unbelievable,
Good,
man.
good.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
those
Rough
jokes,
writer.
they're like, it's like I don't understand how you just switch. Because you're a funny guy, and you switched and said, I'm gonna write dad jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just switched and you switched that part on your brain. I'm just like, what the hell? How did you do that?
Yeah. You didn't know like someone could just make that switch.
Yeah.
And just start.
Huh.
So you're the one writing the jokes.
Oh yeah, I write the jokes. Yeah, like
And then
all
you
the
give
jokes,
someone.
And
just
then,
give
of
to
course,
them.
gives
I thought you were
like
just
us-
saying your
Yes,
set.
and,
No, because you know.
This guy was just reciting his set. That's why.
What? Fuck you, Jack.
Okay, I thought the comedian brings his jokes, which are like.
No.
No, I mean if they want to, they can bring them.
Of course, yeah.
Okay,
we,
okay,
I,
that's
I
cool.
wrote
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wrote one or
couple of
two.
jokes.
I wrote
Yeah,
one or
yeah,
two
yeah.
and brought them in. They were rejected immediately. But rejected
Yeah,
off
that's
the
good.
bat. I don't think I even finished the sentence. And Marcus was like, just use what I've written. Just stick to the script. But you know,
There are jokes which are like too bad even for bad jokes.
Yeah,
Is what I'm hearing. There's jokes which is hey,
that's
this is,
it's a limit.
yeah, this is where you
it's
cross the line,
this
my
is-
friend.
yeah,
wait,
you
Jack, what? How have you woken up today? You're woken up in a terrible mood. I
my
feel
my
attacked.
wife mad me, Jack. I'm in a bad mood, man. So I'm on your case.
Oh God, that's hilarious. Oh my God. I gotta say, Marcus, like when you are on stage, you have a very unique style.
Yeah.
And a unique stage presence. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
for sure,
It's
for
so
sure.
crazy. Like when I see
Yeah.
you on stage, I'm just like, dude, this is so different. Can you tell us a little bit about like what your like comedy
Yeah.
style is?
On my comedy side, so maybe you tell me like from an audience's perspective. So how different does it
Oh, I mean, for
like
me, there's
compared
a
to
stark difference between you and other comedians. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
when you come on stage, you like, I don't know, you sort of have the crowd in the palm of your hands, but then at the same time, you have this pacing that is,
Yeah.
I could describe it as deadpan.
Yeah,
Yes.
do you know who you
Yeah.
one person that comes to mind with that style is Jesselnik. Do you know Anthony
Anthony
Jeselnik?
just yeah.
Like his style, but he's like very surgical with the punchlines. The writing is amazing. That's what comes to mind. Like very deadpan as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
kind of deadpan. It's
Yeah.
a little bit like also that guy, I can't remember his name,
Jimmy
but
Carr?
Dimitri something.
Dimitri
Dimitri
Martin.
Martin. Yeah.
Dimitri
yeah,
Martin,
yeah.
you know, a little bit like more
Kinda,
somber,
yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit more somber, a little bit more like the punchline. It
Yeah, but
doesn't
then
have
you
is
can
like,
never see the misdirections coming and all that. The punchlines just get you, man.
and that's that's
Yeah,
Marcus
yeah,
Douglas for sure.
so-
Would you describe
Yeah.
it as deadpan?
Deadpan, yes, definitely deadpan. But no, it's deadpan. Yeah.
I was trying to go deep. I said, let me just stick to deadpan.
Yeah, let's just
Okay, okay.
Did you like ever experiment with other styles on stage, Ama, that just came
Experiment.
naturally to you?
No,
Like
I never like
yeah.
really experimented because I'm also like I'm like a laid back person.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, like in
naturally,
life.
yeah.
So on stage, yeah, I've tried to be like energetic and just oh yeah, guys, like, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't really, it doesn't feel natural. You know,
I
it doesn't
get you, I
feel,
get you,
it
yeah.
doesn't feel, yeah. But like, I'm always happy to like if I go to like if I get like a different kind of crowd or whatever, just because I mean there are rooms that allow you to experiment and there are rooms where you cannot experiment. So yeah, I'm always happy to experiment, but I think I just kind of prefer what I do because it's also like who I am.
Yeah,
So
true, yeah.
just to bring out that person
Yeah.
as opposed to trying to be
Something
that I'm not.
you're not,
I
yeah.
gotta say, it really works very
Yeah,
well.
it works very well, yeah.
It works very well. And then, like, I love when you come on and then it's like silent for a bit and then you just be like, hey, what's up, guys? And then everyone's like, oh shit, like, what just happened? And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's amazing. And then you just go with these, like, energy bursts when your punchline
Yo,
comes in
yeah,
and then,
yeah,
boom, and then I love it, man. I mean, that's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, it's actually quite difficult. From my point of view, it's difficult to do.
Yeah.
That
Yes, not
style,
easy
yeah.
because
It's quite difficult.
because you have to yes you have to create that tension and then you have to be careful and then you have to break it.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful to break it at the right time because if you don't, then
Yeah.
you know then
Absolutely.
then
Yeah,
it
you
kinda
you
just
also
messes
like
you up.
I noticed that you
Yeah.
also like you revel in silence. Yeah,
Yeah,
create the
yeah,
tension.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's very comfortable.
Comfortable with
Like he
silence.
just sits there and he's just comfortable. And he's like, I'm gonna get you, motherfuckers. And he gets us, you know?
It's so
Yeah.
Because
Silence,
many
yeah.
people silence can be quite uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can
Especially
be,
when
it
you're
can.
like starting out.
Yeah, and
But
when
you're
on
like
stage.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, like if there's even for me, if there's a half a second, I'm just like, hey, let me say
You just make a
something.
sound.
I just make I'm getting hey. Oh God, yeah. Oh snap.
Yeah, but you
These
use
guys
it for
are-
like to create tension.
Yeah, I like that silence. I do.
Oh
Like
my
it's
God,
nothing just
that's
as much as I
crazy,
do
man.
silence because
Yeah.
it helps me to just do my thing, just set up. Like
Yeah. And also get their attention.
Get it, yeah, attention, yeah, because
And
you
so-
also have to pay attention to.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, so yeah, I mean, follow Marcus Douglas, follow comedy culture, like these guys are pioneers in the comedy space and pushing comedy very heavily. So we're so glad to have you. We have chatted for about almost 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it's been
And
20
so
minutes.
now
Should I check?
yeah,
Let me just
exactly.
check.
Let's quickly just check if everything's running
Everything's
well.
all right. Yeah.
Okay,
Ah,
we're good.
cool.
Okay, let's wait for you to come.
Right. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, and here we go. So what we do here, Marcus, is we get questions in from our listeners,
Oh,
and they
cool.
come in as emails, and we read them and we give advice to our listeners.
Amazing.
And so now we're gonna go into a question
Oh, cool.
from one of our listeners, and we're gonna put a bit of put a bit of responsibility on you, Marcus Douglas.
All right.
And the responsibility is to
Yeah.
give our listener questions a name. This could be any like quirky, funny name.
Yeah, because we want to keep it anonymous.
Oh,
So
all
as
Yeah.
much to
right.
reveal.
And
Right,
yeah,
alright.
and so maybe you can think about that for a second
Yeah.
while I get the question ready. And
Yeah.
also, I want to introduce
Yeah.
you to all the members of this podcast. There are some secret members that you might be unaware of,
Oh,
actually.
True.
cool. Cool. That's
Okay,
dope.
so here we go. It's me,
Yeah.
Fadil Khan,
Jack Nanjero.
Jack Nanjero, and
Sheng Nanjero.
Sheng Nanjero.
Oh, Shang Ninjaro. That's
Sheng Nanjero is a special guy who comes out,
Right.
especially at advice times,
Yeah.
and he gives what is known as hood advice.
Mi nakuaga kwa hii podcast. Napatiaga wase advice
But
mawaidha.
actually, we have another behind the scenes guy.
Right.
Now, this guy is a very special guy. I never knew he was a special guy until Jack told me.
Yeah.
We actually have an intern. His name is Rigathi Gashagwa.
It's behind the camera.
He's behind the camera. Usually, he's very silent. And
Yeah.
what I found out recently is that he
Yeah.
lost his job.
Oh,
He
shit.
he was fired from his job,
That
and
sucks.
I didn't know what that job was, but
Yeah,
Jack
he was
Jack
vice-
clued me in.
Yeah, he's the vice
He
president.
was the vice president of the country.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that dude.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
you didn't know him.
Oh,
Actually, that's dude.
And surprisingly,
Yeah.
he applied for an internship at BADVICE,
So,
which is so crazy.
so here we are.
And for me, I thought this guy he's just a passionate individual. He likes podcasts. And then lo and
Yeah.
behold, he was the vice president of our country.
Yeah.
Shit.
But there he is. He's at the Gashagwa, do you wanna
Yeah.
do you wanna say hi to our new guest?
Yeah, what's good, man?
I think he has
Okay, I
PTSD.
guess he's it's
Alright, he's
PTSD.
kinda-
He's
yeah.
always struggling. He's a bit shy.
It's a bit tough
From his job.
losing a job.
Losing a job, you know,
Yeah.
it hurts your confidence.
It does.
It does,
As a-
yeah.
as a
Oh, and
man.
also there's another character you're missing.
Oh, there is another character. Yes.
Evil
Oh my
Khan.
God. Yes, Evil Khan.
Evil Khan.
Evil Khan.
All right.
Yeah, Evil
What
Khan.
is-
You'll see them come up at different points.
Oh, it's gonna pop up.
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna
Yeah.
see them.
Oh, all right.
As we-
So, okay, so
Yeah.
we have a question that a little bit of a roommate trouble.
Oh, roommate
So
trouble.
what we
Right.
do for our listeners is we protect the identity, and that's why we give them fake names.
All right.
And so we want you to give this guy a name, and it could be a
Okay.
theme.
Could be a theme. Oh,
Yeah,
all
could
right.
be a
Could be
theme.
anything. Just anything.
Yeah, it could be anything, and it could be a theme, or it could be a totally made up language. Even you can do whatever you want, but we want
Yeah,
you to give
yeah,
this guy a name.
All right.
Any name.
Yeah,
Just any name.
yeah, just shout out a name.
Okay. Schrodinger.
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 Okay,
Right.
nice.
Okay. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So Schrodinger writes, "Hey, BADVICE. I made a horrifying discovery. For the past week, I've been using my roommate's toothbrush, thinking it was mine. We have the exact same brush in different colors, apparently not different enough.
Oh.
I've since replaced their toothbrush quietly, but now I'm living with this terrible toothbrush guilt. Do I fess up and apologize, or just take this secret shame to my grave? Grossed out, sincerely, Schrodinger."
Schrodinger.
Oh my
Man.
God. Roommate trouble,
That's roommate trouble. Definitely. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is roommate trouble. I don't know. What do you think, Jack?
Have you used someone else's toothbrush before?
Someone else? Nah.
Yeah, have you ever?
Nah.
Never
Nah,
ever used someone else's.
else's?
Yeah. No, but even by mistake.
Nope.
Really?
They're-
Well, he wouldn't know, maybe. Oh my days.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna confess, I have used other people's toothbrushes.
Intentional.
yeah.
Intentionally, yes.
People's toothbrushes.
Intentionally. Do you want to know those people?
Yeah.
Jack Nanjero.
Dude, I get mouth surgery.
It's been a mouth transplant.
Mouth transplant.
Place everything.
If that's even a thing. Okay, I have used other people's toothbrushes, and I'm going to tell you who they are.
All right.
I've used my wife's toothbrush.
Yeah. This is like intentional.
Yeah, this is intentional.
Okay.
Like I've used it
Oh,
because
okay.
maybe I forgot my toothbrush, and we went on a trip, and
Oh,
now we
right.
just share the toothbrush for the entirety of the trip. By the way.
That's understandable.
Y'all are close.
Slightly.
Yeah, I mean I eat ass. You sell toothbrush, bro.
I guess so.
Come on, Jack.
I mean,
You know, Jack, you're the kind of person.
Yeah.
By the way, you look like you're an ass eater. Let me just say that.
why would you say that?
But then you'll find like a bruise on an apple,
Yeah.
and then you won't eat it. You'll be like, oh, come on.
guys.
But this guy will go to town after wifey has come from the gym, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Get in there.
Oh God, we've got it blue on this episode.
What do you mean?
Damn, mom, please, just forgive me.
Nice, good. They don't.
They don't watch.
Don't stop finding that.
It's all good. Everyone eats ass. The guys on TikTok eat ass. I'm sure they do. Everyone eats. Who hasn't?
Everybody eats it. You get an ass. You get
Yeah,
an ass.
there's an ass eating epidemic. That's what we need to address. So it's not a big deal. It's fine.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, I guess toothbrush is fine.
Okay, toothbrush. So
It depends on whose brush it is, I
yeah.
guess.
So
that's-
I've used my wife's toothbrush. I've used my mom's toothbrush, but I haven't used my dad's. Weirdly enough, I think you would not like that. But I've used my mom's.
You really have
Right.
Yeah, I really have.
Wow.
Like, but in a pickle.
in a pickle.
In a pickle. Like we've gone on a trip, and I've forgotten mine, and I'm like, Mom, can I just use yours for now? And then I thoroughly clean it by putting it under water for about a second, and then give it back. But yeah, but I have. Jack, have you?
No, I've never.
Don't lie, Jack. By the way,
No,
Jack, you
maybe
have
by
very
mistake.
white teeth.
Yeah.
You have very white, beautiful teeth.
Thank you.
I'm actually.
It's why I know. I never use other people's toothbrush. Yeah.
Are you saying something about my teeth then?
No. You have UK teeth. It's fine. It's like British, so.
I'm UK. You have United Kingdom
United-
teeth.
Yeah, but why is it that that stereotype or people from the
Yeah,
UK that
exactly.
have? Yeah,
It's true though.
Is it?
Dude,
never
when I
been-
went to the UK, it was like a museum of teeth. Let me just tell you
Is
that.
this-
The weirdest thing ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Just brown teeth, and
So
what's happening there?
Yeah.
No, they're like
Crooked.
they're discolored and crooked.
Oh,
And each one has like a different. I'm telling you, they're like sculptures in a museum. Each one is very
Yeah.
different from the
like
other.
even the ladies.
Some
Those
ladies,
are the women?
yeah,
Okay.
some ladies.
And why do you think that is? Is
Yeah.
it like a
Is it
because
water?
of inbreeding or
Or inbreeding?
inbreeding?
Actually, now that you mention, no, but I mean, like, us Asians have been us Asians have been in the cousin pool for hundreds of years, bro. Na sisi kwa sawa bwana.
So it's not an inbreeding
Since
thing.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Water?
Water.
It could be.
Water, snail.
Diet.
Because Nakuru definitely has like it's
Oh,
water.
Nakuru. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
snail.
there's Nakuru thing. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I have this joke.
Wait.
I have to say this joke.
Yeah,
It's
please
so
tell us,
relevant.
please
too.
tell us.
I'm sure this guy knows it. It's this joke where I go. People ask why people from Nakuru have brown teeth, and many people think that it's because of the water. It's not because of the water. It's because they love eating ass. That's the joke. Yeah,
Oh God,
we
that's
can-
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but it's Nakuru is a water.
I also have a Nakuru brown teeth joke
Oh, what's it?
because my family came from Nakuru,
Oh.
and so I say on stage that yes, I came from Nakuru, but at least I have white teeth.
Well, at least.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I appreciate the laughs, but
Yeah.
I know those are pity laughs.
to keep the pod moving.
To keep the
Yes.
Okay, so Marcus Douglas.
Yeah.
In this case, what would you do? So so put yourself in this
Schrodinger's shoes.
in Schrodinger's shoes, bro.
Schrodinger's
Schrodinger's cat's shoes. Right? Put
Yeah.
him in your shoes. And if
Yeah.
you had used your roommate's toothbrush,
Yeah.
would you tell them?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah, you should,
an
yeah,
honest
fess up.
guy.
Yeah, just tell them, man. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I kind of used a toothbrush by
Yeah.
mistake. You never know. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't know.
Damn, that's very, very honest of you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very,
just
very
yeah,
honest
just
of
fess
you.
up, man.
I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't, Jack?
It's just like, yeah, it's white
You
pride,
just
like,
leave it out.
Just leave it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a mistake. It happened, but I wouldn't say it, yeah.
You wouldn't say anything. You
No,
just leave
maybe
it in
wash
the
it,
ether.
then leave it. Yeah, because I didn't mean to do
I
it.
mean, he replaced it.
Oh, yeah,
He
which
replaced
is
it.
good for him.
The question is,
Do you
what
tell
I
him?
don't know
Yeah.
is whether before he replaced it, whether the roommate had used his toothbrush.
Oh,
Not his toothbrush,
Like
his
his
own
own
toothbrush.
toothbrush.
After the
I think
roommate.
the roommate did use. Because how many times do you brush your teeth? Like in a day, maybe 3-4 times. Whatever.
Oh,
wow.
okay,
That's
shit.
Jimmy?
Yeah, no, of course. Of course, broski.
First
No,
tweet.
no, of course.
Lost his toothbrush in the house. Bro, have you ever walked into your roommate taking a shit?
Oh,
What?
Like, you know, how do you do
Marcus,
that? Yeah, I've done.
No, I've
yeah.
never.
Yeah, you
Never
know.
had a roommate.
Yeah.
Never had a roommate.
Have you walked
though.
into someone taking a shit, like your
Someone
buddy?
taking a shit?
Yeah.
So how do you walk in someone take? Do you just walk into the bathroom?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't know they were inside there. You just
Oh,
walk
just-
in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah.
Many times.
and then you
Just,
linger
like,
for a
oh,
bit.
shit. Yeah, you have like yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
up?
you have to.
You say hi.
Rude, yeah.
Say
you
hi.
just say
Okay,
hi,
right,
stuff, I
right,
see
right.
you, just yeah.
It's a
Okay,
big,
fair
and,
enough.
it's a huge log you're dropping.
What's cooking?
Dude, what do you have for dinner?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh my.
happens. Like at the office, like
Oh, yeah.
so, yeah, it happens.
I love that interaction because both
Yeah.
of you are usually so shockless.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
It
Yeah,
is
it's,
sort of like,
It's happened to me so many times.
Really?
Yeah. First of all, being married, and then also going to university where I had several roommates.
oh, yeah.
And yeah, walking in on them,
Yeah.
and I like to lock eyes with the person, and just just ensure because it's quite an intimate moment.
Just ensure you will
Yeah, it's
never
very-
forget.
will never, ever forget it.
Because it's like a vulnerable
Situation, yeah.
situation. So yeah,
And that's
yeah.
you know what, maybe actually I have this idea, Marcus. Let me run this idea by you.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned vulnerability while you're on the
Yeah.
on the joint. Yeah, by the way, this is a segment.
Oh, yeah. Let's go into it, bro.
I have this idea that has just come to me. I want to start like a therapy clinic. Okay. Just stick with me here, Douglas. Douglas. I called him Douglas like I'm his dad. Oh my God. But, Douglas? Kuja hapa? Okay. So, Marcus, when you're on the John, okay?
On the toilet.
On the toilet, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're on the toilet
Yeah.
and someone walks in, that's a vulnerable moment that a person is in.
It is.
And if you lock eyes, I think that creates even more vulnerability. So
Yeah.
what I want to do is I want to start a therapy clinic. By the way, this is a segment that we called Wacky Startup Ideas.
Yeah. He has so many.
Okay, so I start this therapy clinic where we ask the clients to come in, like who have issues, and what they need to do is they need to not go to the toilet for a 24-hour period. Okay, stick with me here.
All right.
And essentially, they come to the clinic, and the clinic room consists of the therapist, which is it's going to be me.
Yeah.
It is actually going to be me because I'm that kind of a guy.
Yeah.
I'm a therapist kind. I have that therapist energy. But in the clinic room is the therapist. I'm going to be sitting on a couch like this, and Jack comes in But Jack doesn't have a sofa. He has a toilet
Or in the room.
in the room. And so what happens is Jack starts to take a big old crap. And this creates this vulnerable energy that allows him to open up both emotionally and anally. And so it creates this dynamic. Wait a
Okay,
minute, Jack.
finish that. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me.
I see.
This is Shark Tank, and you guys are the sharks. Okay.
Right.
And and so essentially it creates this like vulnerable space where this person is like literally has their pants down, and it creates a very open environment. And that's where you ask the hardest questions to the person as he's mid dropping along. And so the question is, number one, what do you think?
Okay.
And then number two,
Yeah.
would you invest?
Here's the best thing I can tell you. So I think those guys can hear us. He just stood up.
Yeah.
You
And he
just,
walked
yeah, he's like, this niggas are ridiculous.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who the hell am I listening to? Like, what? He's mixing the audios. Like, what? So, what about if the therapist also takes a shit at the same time? Like, you both open up.
Jack, I think we can make that work
Yeah, like
because I
two-
love that idea.
So you have two bogs where you guys
You
sit
have
on.
two bogs, yeah.
Yeah,
But the question is, do they share the same plumbing or is it separate plumbing? Okay, actually, we can work out the technicalities later.
But you both need to be opening up.
I love this
Emotionally
idea.
and anally.
Yeah, no, I love this idea
You're
actually.
just sitting on
Jeff.
the toilet.
You're just sitting on the toilet like
Yeah.
there. And you could have a newspaper,
Yeah, it could
like
be
just to break the tension a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus, what are your thoughts?
No, it's an idea.
It's an idea.
Definitely an idea.
It's definitely an
It's,
idea.
yeah, it's an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think it would work? Like if you were in that situation where you were where you were opening anally, would you then be more inclined to
Try
share?
to share? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. That'd be weird.
So what you're saying is that you're out and you're
No,
not going to
I'm out,
invest.
yeah, I'm out.
What about
And
you,
I'm
Jack?
back.
If we go with the double toilet, because I'm with you,
Yeah, the double toilet works.
then you're in.
Yeah, double toilet is better. I'm just feeling so sorry for Marcus because we brought him to the podcast to talk about like taking a crap. It's like, bro, let's talk about comedy.
Bro, come on. We have to. It's comedy.
Yeah, I guess it is.
This in
Yeah,
and of
it's
itself.
got-
And by the way, this all leads to the advice that we're giving Schrodinger here,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is yeah.
Yeah,
Totally
Yeah, I
forgot.
forgot about Schrodinger.
So
We
sorry,
digressed.
Schrodinger, I'm very sorry wherever you.
We have digressed greatly.
Yeah.
I would never tell in a million years. I would
Oh.
never ever tell.
Okay.
You know what I would do? I would take the toothbrush that I used
Yeah.
and I would break it into tiny pieces and I would hide one piece in like a cloth and then I would distribute them in the city of Nairobi just so that that's how incognito I would go. It's like I'll be like sort of a serial killer hiding body parts.
Yeah. Just distribute them.
Distribute them so that this can never ever come to light.
Yeah, you just never tell.
And then on his deathbed,
Yeah.
okay, this roommate of mine, because of course we're going to build that relationship. Now that I've used his toothbrush,
Yeah, they have to be
like
in
that's
their
it.
life,
We
in their
are
life.
we are bonded for life, Jack.
Yeah, because of the toothbrush.
I mean, in
in
the
this
thing,
story,
not me and Jack.
Yeah.
Even though Jack, I would like to try my side when we die. But yeah, and then on his deathbed, I would go to his ear, and I would be like Schrodinger. In 1958, I used your toothbrush. And that'll be probably his last breath. And then he'll take that to his grave.
Yeah.
What if he goes, I know.
Yeah,
And then he goes,
I used
I
yours
use
too.
yours too.
And then he kiss, and then he
does.
kisses me.
And then he kisses you. And
Why
then
the fuck did the kiss us to go?
What?
What if he goes, I used yours
I
too?
use yours too, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we kiss, or like when does
You
the
don't-
kissing
you don't
happen?
have to
Yeah,
kiss.
yeah.
No, we don't have.
Yeah.
Okay. No, fair enough.
Yeah, you don't have to kiss, man.
We don't. That's not.
Yeah,
That's not part of it.
You've been using each other's toothbrushes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. We already kissed.
Yeah, you already
Basically, yeah,
technically.
that's true. That is true. So yeah. So by the way, I do want to hear
Mm-hmm.
from the one and only Sheng Nanjero.
Shamajera.
Hizo acha nikwambie bro.
Ah, ba.
Hizo ni tabia za ushoga. Unaweza tumia brush ya mwanaume. Tabia za ushoga uache mzee.
But lakini Sheng Nanjero ashatumia.
Ati?
Ashatumia. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
guy,
Free
he's an
Palestine,
activist.
baby. Free Palestine. No, yeah. Lakini Sheng Nanjero ashatumia toothbrush. So afanye.
Nakwambia atakasha tumia hizo ni tabia like anafaa aende apigwe viboko like ni tabia gani? Unaweza tumia brush ya mwanaume cho. Ini kama kupiga mwanaume mate. Like cheki bro. Acha ujinga man, acha ushoga.
Sheng Nanjero is probably the wisest person that I know. And his words will ring true for future and history.
Yeah. Timeless words of wisdom.
It's definitely timeless words of wisdom.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, I walked into my grandma taking a piss, bro, at one point as a kid. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I've done that
You
many,
have?
many times.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
for me it was quite, yeah,
it was a jarring moment.
very, yeah. I think I was 7 years old.
Oh my God. Why was it jarring though? Like, why?
It's your grandma.
Okay.
And you walk into her like,
Is that, can I ask you a question
oh,
then?
something just went off.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Nice one, Jack. Hell yeah, Jack.
I think we should maybe pause.
Yeah, we can pause. Yeah.
Maybe. Nathan.
New door. Imefungwa. Damn. Ah, dope. Okay. Dope.
So what were you going into now?
Yeah, so welcome back, guys.
Yeah, we're karibuni sana. Yeah.
Back after the break. Yeah, so Marcus, welcome
Yeah.
again.
Thanks.
We're so happy to have you here.
Thanks again. It's so great. So great. So far, so.
So far, so good. Yeah. Are you weirded out by our strange questions?
No, I
and-
kind of expected it.
You-
Yeah.
It's on brand. Huh?
So-
Okay, we are going to go into a little bit of a segment,
All right.
and I'm going to introduce the jingle,
Mm,
shingle,
the jingle.
the jingle of our segment called Hey, Jack and Marcus. There's like news and headlines happening on the news. Like, oh, that's an interesting headline.
Yeah.
Can we go through that and maybe give your thoughts about it?
All right. All right. That
Um,
was good. That was.
So
that was
question one,
Right.
Yeah.
what did you think of that jingle? I've spent about a year on that.
About a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I think another year.
Good work for that.
Could help.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
I'm gonna keep working on that, but I think it's perfect actually.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say, Marcus.
I mean, it's art, so yeah.
It's art, so
Art subjective.
that is very true. So what we do in this segment, if you didn't get it from the segment intro,
Yeah.
is that because I haven't paid for a subscription service for
Daily Nation.
Daily Nation, we're just gonna read out headlines
All right.
and we want you, Marcus Douglas, and Jack and Sheng Nanjero
Yeah.
to give their thoughts about it.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So I have an interesting one here. Ruto to media and politicians.
Yeah.
Keep off matters KDF.
Mm.
So the media is getting involved. Well,
Yeah.
I can only guess as to because I don't have a subscription.
Yeah.
I can only guess that the media is getting involved in KDF matters.
KDF matter.
And
Kenya Defense
Ruto has
Forces.
issued a threat saying, "Hey, keep off." What do you think about that? What's the KDF, by the way?
Kenya Defense
Kenya
Forces.
Oh,
Defense
right. Okay.
Forces.
Okay.
The
I
guys-
thought it was Kenyan Dogs Federation,
No.
and I thought that was the hot topic. It-
But also KDF in Mandazi pia.
KDF.
It's a
Yeah.
mandazi
Yeah.
too,
Some
right? Do you know
kind
it?
of a snack.
It's a
KDF
snack.
is a
It's
mandazi.
like yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what he's talking about. Actually, he's like, "Hey, matters za KDF,
Achana nayo.
achana nayo
Mandazi
tafadhali,
zangu msiguse. You media people.
msiguze snack zangu."
Could be, cause he's also like spoken about chapatis in the past.
Oh yeah, he
So,
has. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
He's-
Maybe it could be
Could be talking about the
mandazis.
mandazis.
Okay, so wait a minute. What kind of a snack is a KDF?
It's literally just like a box mandazi.
It's a box
but
mandazi.
it's
Shapes
like
in it somewhere. Yeah.
yeah, it looks like a cube, but it's a mandazi.
Okay, but it's smaller.
Yeah, it's quite small. Like
It's
this
smaller.
kind of,
Okay,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
called a. Why is it called a KDF, by the way?
Because I think how they started is they used to sell them to soldiers.
Ah.
They were like snacks for soldiers, and then I think now it just got adopted by the public because they're very sweet.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's why they're called.
I've
KDF.
had one of those. I just
Have
didn't
you?
know. I didn't know they were called a KDF.
Yeah, they're called K. Did you know the mandazis? I'm
Yeah,
talking
and they're
about?
slightly harder.
Oh, okay, hizo ni ngumu, si ndio?
How hard? Cause they're the software.
As hard as I am right now.
Yeah, but I know the ones you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Is it those?
No, hizo ni
A
ngumu.
bit soft.
Oh,
Yeah.
so in
Right.
you know, it's not gumu.
Ngumu,
there's
yeah.
that, there's that. Yeah.
So KDFs are slightly larger, but
Ah.
a bit softer too. Like you can actually like squish it. That's the
Oh,
KDF.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the hard one. Ngumu is quite crunchy, especially the
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
the surface. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a ngumu. Yeah, but a
Okay.
KDF is a mandazi. It's
Okay.
you can find them everywhere in every shop. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's called
Okay,
like
fine.
5 bob.
I think that's what Ruto is talking about. Actually.
Actually, no, hivyo.
Yeah, I don't think it's about the Kenya Defense Forces. I think we're wrong about that. I think he's talking about these snacks.
Keep
Yeah.
up
What was
snacks.
the chapati thing, by the way? I did not get
Oh,
that.
chapati thing? No, he was trying to, I don't know, like set up a machine to make like 1 million chapatis.
And then he would sell them, mama.
or no, just give them to school-going children or something. Just kind of
Is
like
it a million
maziwa-
chapatis per day?
Yeah, per day.
That's
Yes.
ridiculous.
So it's kind of like a maziwa ya nyayo, but times like
Chapos.
chapatis, chapo zaruto, or whatever.
Chapos are okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't knock it till you try it. Is the
Come on.
machine ready?
No, but this is
Nah,
brutal, bro.
nah.
I don't think that's
Should I check with my uncle in industrial area?
if the
Whether-
machines
whether
zimeanza kuni-
machines zimeanza ku
like what kind of machine makes 1 million chapatis a day?
Chapatis. I have no idea. I don't know. I think maybe it's gonna be like multiple machines
That's crazy.
just to make chapatis for.
Chapos hata utachoka nazo.
mi siwezi choka na
Huwezi choka na
chapo.
chapo.
Wacha nikwambie. Cheki. Mi siwezi
Yeah.
mi siwezi choka
I feel
na
like
chapo, by the
that's
way.
too many chapos.
But unajua unaweza badilisha recipe kidogo day
Yeah.
to day.
Yeah.
Unajua zile chapo ziko na vitu ndani.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah. Like onions, ama?
Bro.
Yeah, this is really good. Yeah.
Kuna chapos like I used to have pumpkin peel like a pumpkin peeled and then put in the dough. Hizo vitu zilikuwa tamu.
Are they
bro.
slightly yellower? Then
They are a bit
oh, yeah, I've
yellower.
had them. Yeah, they're really
or,
good. Yeah.
or then some with like peeled carrots.
Roasted carrots.
Wow. Great.
Grated
Ati
carrot.
peeled. Grated carrots.
Kwani ni ndizi? Sana peel carrot. It's not a fucking banana, bro.
Yeah, like grated carrots in that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So mki
Yeah.
You know,
But I have to say though, you guys, your cuisine is
Yeah, you guys know.
you guys. These guys
These
are
guys be
like,
cooking.
yeah, these guys are
You guys be
cooking, bro.
cooking, man. It's very
Wow,
good.
like you guys have
Yeah.
some of the best food I've ever had. Yeah, like
Thank you.
biryani and stuff
bro,
like that. Yeah, it's
biryani
really
is
good.
actually the goat food.
Yeah, it's great. It's
It's
really
the
good.
goat food. There's
Yeah,
no
and I
doubt.
had that like it's why is it so why is like your the food in your culture so spicy usually?
I mean, one thing is because spices just um used to just grow a lot
Okay.
in those areas because it was hot,
Yeah.
All right.
right? And so then they were just used.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
But then also, you know, the cooking and culinary culture of South Asian cultures goes back like hundreds of years,
Yes, yeah.
thousands of years,
Yeah.
right? So I think they've perfected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just like part of it.
And that's part of it, yeah.
I also heard that spices like are very prevalent in hot areas, right?
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
they
Yeah.
kill germs or something? Is
Um,
that it?
I don't know. I mean, they just grow
Or
there
they just
well.
grow, okay.
They just
Yeah.
grow there well.
Yeah,
They just
but
grow.
this is what's your traditional food, Marcus? Like from
traditional food.
yeah, like
No, just matoke and
oh that's Kisii.
yeah,
Oh, you're a Kisii.
yeah.
So yours is matoke,
I
bro.
think yeah, that's what they say, but I don't know.
What do you
Yeah.
mean that's what
Yeah.
they say?
That's what they say.
Can you make matoke?
No.
Like a good
Like a good yeah, I can.
You
can
can?
actually, yeah. Actually,
Is
yeah,
it
I
just smashed bananas? Is that it?
do. Yeah, smashed bananas. No, there's like I don't know, cassavas, just all the
Or you can mix
tubers
it
and
up,
stuff.
yeah?
Plantain. Isn't it plantain?
Oh, plantain's there. Oh, plantain matoke. Yeah, plantain's
Isn't plantain
different.
matoke?
No, 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 no. Not quite.
No?
Plantain's yeah.
Okay.
What's
different.
plantain?
It's like a, it's like a,
Yeah,
it's like, it's also in the family of bananas.
yeah, but it's not like
Oh.
exactly bananas.
Oh,
Okay.
I've never heard
My
of
wife
Yeah.
says that I'm in the family of bananas as well.
Why? Why did she say that?
I don't know.
Okay, no,
I don't know.
I know where you're going.
I don't know why she said that, but hey,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jack,
Okay.
I don't know what to say. It's also the reason why is because my penis is yellow.
Oh,
Which is
Are plantains yellow? Are they yellow?
no, actually, plantains are not yellow; they're green.
They're green?
They're green, yeah.
Also-
What about matoke is also green, right?
Yeah, yeah.
matoke. Yeah.
Matoke is usually green, as in not the
Depends on
inside, the outside.
the outside. Yeah, it's green, but it depends. Like unripe matoke is green.
It's
As in
unripe.
ripe.
And ikiwa ripe,
Yeah, yeah.
ni yellow.
Just to maintain the color. Yeah, I think depends on species. Yeah, there's yellowish.
Are you a
but some
green
maintain-
matoke kind of guy,
some
or you're a
maintain-
yellow?
Yeah, green bananas actually. I think they're healthier than the other. I don't know why.
Oh, than the yellow ones.
Than the I think so. Yeah, that's
Na
what that's what they
ukipika,
say. Yeah.
unatumia green ama yellow?
No, green ones.
Now you
Ah.
you
So
cook
the
the green
raw-
ones.
Oh, you
yeah.
cook the green
yeah,
ones.
the green ones. Yeah.
Because they're raw.
I love
Yeah.
matoke, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
it's,
love that
goated
stuff.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
And very
good.
healthy also.
Yeah.
Ukitengeneza stew na
Yeah.
meat,
Yeah.
alafu unaweka ndimu,
Homage.
a lot of
Oh, yeah?
ndimu in it,
Ndimu.
bro. That thing can slap. Then
Yeah,
you pull out
matoke is
with
great.
chapos, chapos za ruto,
KDF.
KDFs.
Yeah, so Ruto is like, yeah, media, get off my.
Okay, so
Okay,
media,
yeah.
please don't talk about mandazis.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I love it. I
exactly.
think, you know, this is the kind of like dynamic podcast that I love. Like
Yeah,
we
it's
talk
very-
about serious issues here
Yeah.
from the headlines.
Very
Hata
informative.
kiatu
Very,
shangwe
very
ndo zake.
insightful.
Yeah.
Inakaa state house
Very-
kuna njaa. Uko wase wakuli
But you
viti.
keep off KDF.
Keep
alright.
on fucking
Very
KDF, bana.
Okay, I have another one here for you,
Alright.
Marcus.
Okay.
We graduated first class honors, but have no job.
Oh wow.
Despite excelling academically, many first class. Hey.
Should I read it or? First class.
First class. Despite excelling academically, many first class degree holders are struggling to secure employment.
Oh, that's crazy. That's just sad.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy sad, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? Like, that means, I mean, that's the crumbling of society when the most brilliant of your population
Yeah.
Yeah.
are still not able to realize their talents. or
Can't
put
even
them to
secure
practice.
employment.
Yeah.
barely can secure employment. So these are like guys with degrees.
These are guys with degrees,
Guys
but
with degrees,
first class honors,
First class
meaning they were top of their
honors.
class.
I mean, this is very common, man. Like you'll see guys with degrees selling like hot dogs and stuff. You know, like pulling,
Yeah.
like selling my eyes. It's very,
Common.
yeah,
No, yeah, it's
yeah. It's very common. Yeah, you
in
see
Kenya now.
guys in Django, and these are like guys with degrees, guys who have like university education. So it's just like, yeah, what's happening? Is it like hakuna opportunities? Are the people at the top hogging the opportunities? Like, what's happening, man? There's no jobs.
I think,
Yeah,
I think it might be that there are no jobs.
jobs because
Yeah,
there's no
there's no
growth.
jobs.
Yeah, because there's no growth. Cause like yeah, cause so year in year out, so there's
Yeah.
like more and more, you know, graduates.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
people
yeah.
coming out of universities and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
colleges and whatever.
Yeah.
And then but then the economy and the industry is just kind of they're actually dying. Like there's no more jobs being created. So
Yeah.
so you have like but then more and more schools are coming up and universities and shit.
Mm. So
It's
there's
a
more
bit weird.
graduates,
It's more graduates. There's yeah,
but no jobs for them to fill
but
up.
no jobs for them to fill up.
Yeah, which is kind of
That's
sad.
sad.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
So it's like the pool of graduates is just increasing,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then they're
increasing.
not flowing into
Yeah.
the job market.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
they're
Yeah.
not.
Because ideally that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to
Exactly.
be.
Yeah, it's like just a
Yeah.
well-oiled machine.
Like a
just
nice flow, you know.
Right.
Come from
flow
here, they
going
fill
and
up. But
retired
then,
and
yeah, where the
whatever.
jobs are at, I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe there's not enough jobs.
So what can they do?
That's very interesting.
What if you were in that case? What would you do, Marcus?
What would I do? No, I mean, of course, because you have to survive, so you just have to do what is there. You just have to find something to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what?
So what is there? So you just mentioned like construction.
Yeah, yeah, you
Yeah,
do
just
work,
go, just do like
construction,
just those menial or manual jobs,
to get
you know,
by.
just to get by as you pray and hope
That something's gonna come
that
up.
something, yeah, that something changes. Also, like try and leave the country.
Or for more
Right.
opportunities.
Yeah, just look for opportunities
That's so
outside.
crazy, right? Because like the top of their classes are then gonna leave the country.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be us
So you
left
live
there.
just
Yeah,
as
yeah, yeah. It's just
niggas
niggas
and
like
just
us.
Useless. Oh my God.
Yeah, but
yeah,
that's true. The
just
best, the
like a
best people,
yeah.
the best, and those with the ability, they do leave
Yeah.
the country.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of sad.
They
And
do,
then
they
maybe they
do.
go build other economies with their minds.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, which could actually be very useful here instead.
But so we've normalized rewarding mediocrity and stupidity and
In this country.
in this country, yeah.
Yeah. Or start a podcast.
That's not really a job.
That's another thing because even the podcast there's just too many there's gonna be too many podcasts then and then
Yeah,
Oh, then there'll be a
then
saturation of
like a saturation
podcasts.
again.
yeah, you can't. Not everyone can
And then
do
it's gonna be
that.
like, yeah, we graduated first class, but we can't find
What about creating jobs, like trying to become an entrepreneur?
Oh yeah, that would be amazing if the government was supportive of like such
Gava.
Gava, if the government. We're not talking about keep off KDF, man. Like you should be working for them niggas. Right, you're talking about KDF.
Damn, Gangster Marcus has come out.
Yeah, man.
He's like, yo, you gotta be working for them.
No, but yeah, no, it's so crazy, man. But I think all we can do is just hope and pray
That everything's gonna
and
be fine.
just do what you can do in that moment. Just earn the little amount of money.
Yeah.
Just,
Are there other like jobs on the fringe
Like what?
that people can do?
Oh, I just
Jesus Christ. Oh, it's still down, huh? Damn. No, it's definitely overheating because that's less than 35 minutes. Oh,
yeah.
nice.
we're gonna question.
Yeah, yeah. Time, yeah. It's really to check out.
All right. We are
Karibuni
back
sana.
after about
Just short.
about 10 minutes. We had some technical difficulties yet again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So I mean, I think we've gone. Yeah. So we were talking about jobs.
Yeah, jobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what can
job
these people?
insecurity.
Actually, we got a fair few
Yeah,
advices from
from
people,
actually guys in the live. Yeah.
guys in the live.
Yeah.
Start to learn hand skills
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah,
like
that's-
carpentry,
Carpentry.
Yeah.
metalwork. Learn how to forge a blade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Learn how to
do that.
forge a blade. Did you know that Jack Najero can forge a blade?
forge a
Literally.
blade?
Yeah,
He
I
can
learned how
literally
to do
forge a
that,
blade.
yeah.
Wow, that's dope, man.
So learn hand skills,
dope.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because not a lot of people are doing that
yeah.
right now. Because like people stopped like doing that, like,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of just went into, like the office jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so-
learn hand skills, number one, and number
Yeah.
two, make sure you record yourself learning,
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
create
also,
content.
yeah, content, and then so it's kind of
Create content, people. There's not
Yeah.
enough good content,
To promote
Kenyan
yourself.
content. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. To promote yourself and also just to create a community
Right.
around that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're not going to go into a second question.
I think we need to wrap up.
What we're going to do is we're going to wrap up.
Yeah.
We want maybe Marcus, you can just give us a bit of a plug, for yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ask people to like follow you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Social media, comedy culture, all that stuff. Yeah.
Nice, amazing. So yeah, you can find me on the socials on Instagram at Marcus X Douglas. That's Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Also Comedy Culture KE on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Yeah, that's where we do our stuff.
Hell
Cool
yeah.
stuff.
Comedy
Yeah.
culture for sure.
Hell
for the,
yeah,
do it
baby.
for the culture, guys.
Do it
Follow them for the culture.
For the culture.
The culture right here.
Love it.
And we're
Yeah.
gonna stop
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for being part of this.
Thank you guys so much.
We
Thanks for
love you.
tuning in.
Right.
And peace out.
Amazing.
Peace out. Thank you. Right.
Right.
Amazing.